Hi, my name is Harvey Wirth, VE5HAW, and this is my shack. Here I have my HF rig. Right now I'm tuned to the 80-meter band, and here's my VHF radio. Now the HF radio allows me to communicate around the world, radio to radio. Whereas VHF radios, you can do the same, but you can also utilize repeaters, which makes for a bigger footprint and allows you to go a little further. I have over here a scanner which allows me to tap into other things like weather or my VHF handheld, which is what I'll be using for net time in just a few minutes. My station is equipped to utilize battery for battery backup. We have even an old TV here. The old 11-meter band is what we call it. My mobile, which is, I brought it in for a little bit. I had to do some work on it. The fun part about ham radio is, well, communicating around the world. There's a couple stations in here. They're not exactly tuned up right now, but, at a further demonstration. Not only that, I got net time. I got to catch on the net. I almost forgot. I said I was going to show you the IRLP node. This is our computer that runs IRLP and Echolink, more known as Echo IRLP. It runs Linux, so it doesn't use Windows or any other operating system, but it works quite well for us. It's linked via this radio to our repeater system, which is right here. The repeater also has what's called an auto patch, so using my handheld, I can actually answer the phone when it rings. I also have a case which I commonly have at hand, just in case if there's an emergency or happen to be traveling someplace, and who knows what you might need when traveling. And I hopefully have what I need in that emergency case. The repeater, this one here is an older model. The newer ones are a lot smaller. But it does the job. It's connected to this big box is called a duplexer. And it allows us to be able to transmit and receive on that repeater, or I say it allows the repeater to transmit and receive at the same time on one antenna. It can be done with two antennas, but most installations usually like one antenna, very high, at the top of the repeater, power, and that seems to work the best. Oh well, net time, see you on the net. Net time, better dial up the old reflector. Oops, wrong node number. Welcome to V5MDM Link Connection.
Welcome to Saskatchewan channel on the Discovery Reflector, channel 9012. Link connected.
Now I'm connected using the IRLP system to various repeaters throughout the world. There's a bit of a list here on my screen, tells me who's all connected. That tells me what's happening inside the reflector. Alright, I'm going to do a pre-announcement before I actually start the net. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Saskatchewan 2-meter link net. This is Victor Echo 5 Hotel Alpha Whiskey with a footnote prior to starting the net. Tonight is a very special net as the net is being videotaped for a future program on television. I don't have the dates. All I do know is that Max, that's SaskTel Max on channel 48, I believe it is, but no time and date as to when the airing will be. But this is hopefully part of this net will be on that presentation. So tonight, whenever everybody checks in, please tell everybody where you're actually located and where you're coming in on. Even though I can see that on my computer monitor screen, but the folks at home might not be able to see that on TV, and for that matter, be more interesting if they hear it. So with that, let me reset. let's start the next. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Saskatchewan 2-meter link net, held each and every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Saskatchewan time, 0300 UTC, to pass traffic, post net bulletins, and anything else of interest to fellow amateurs. Your net control station for this evening is Victor Echo 5, Hotel Alpha Whiskey. The name here is Harvey, and I'm located at Melville, Saskatchewan, local node 1858. Now, this net use I can't do a double take on that. This net makes use of the Internet Radio Linking Project, otherwise known as IRLP, and we're all presently connected to the Discovery Reflector 9012, the Saskatchewan channel. Now, there may be a slight time delay, so you have to key up your transmitter for a second or so before speaking, and allow at least a second or so after you've keyed up your transmitter so that no information will be lost. And that's a good thing. We don't want to miss anything of your check-in. All right, right before we check the status page and see who's all out and about and on board tonight, let's take a standby for any emergency or priority traffic. Once again, let's take a standby for any emergency or priority traffic only. Please call net control VE5HAW. That's always a good sign. Don't hear any emergency traffic. All right. Are there any bulletins or reports of ill or hospitalized amateurs? Once again, any bulletins or reports of ill or hospitalized amateurs? Please call net control. Okay. I guess all our amateurs are healthy tonight. All right. If anyone has any general bulletins, you may give your general bulletin when your station is recognized. Now, let's take a peek at the old status page. Now, it's going to be hard for me to do with the camera over my shoulder here. We have node 1066 VE4WRS Winnipeg, node 1360 VE5CC Saskatoon. That's connected to VE5DNA via the terrestrial connection, which is referred to UHF linking. We have node 1370 VE5LAK Prince Albert Lake San Christopher Lake, node 1380 VE5MLR Meadow Lake, node 1550 VE5WM Regina, node 1710 VA5PAR Yorkton, node 1807 VA5 LCM Rokenville, node 1858 VE5MDM Melville, node 1882 VE5 PST Moose Jaw, and node 4868 WK8H from Vermontville, Michigan. I got camera nerves. That's not like me. All right, let's start at the top of the page with Saskatoon and Saskatoon area. Any check-ins from Saskatoon and Humboldt, please call now. And don't forget, folks, mention where you're calling from.
This is Victor Echo 5 above Eric in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and it's a very beautiful day here. We reached the high of 13 today, so most of the day actually looked like it was going to rain in for a bit, but it didn't, and thank God there's a couple drops of rain, but it really never came down to any degree. So B5 above Love and B5 down there in Chile, Quebec, and we have no traffic heavy. So very good evening and thank you for calling in. B5 above Love. Thank you.
Oh, you're so very welcome there, Eric, and thank you for joining us on the net. And thanks for bringing along Doris, V5DJQ. That was V5HG, Eric. Any more check-ins, Saskatoon and Humboldt? Please call now.
Victor Echo 5, Lima Oscar Uniform, Lou in Saskatoon. Good evening, Harvey Net. I have no traffic.
Good evening there, Lou, VE5LOU. Thank you for stopping by the net there, and nice to hear you on board as well. Any more check-ins, Saskatoon and Humboldt? Please call now. Hi there, Neil. It's nice to hear you on board there, VE5NEK. And thank you for stopping by the net there. Any more check-ins, Humboldt or Saskatoon? All right, next on my list here we have, North Battleford has joined us as well, I see. Let's go to North Battleford. Any check-ins from North Battleford and area, please call now. And the folks in North Battleford, don't forget to mention whether you're directly in North Battleford or just outside, or where you are exactly. This is Victor Echo 5, Hotel Alpha Whiskey, net control of the Saskatchewan 2 Middle East Net. North Battleford, please come now. Victor Echo 5, Romeo Golf Sierra. Good evening there. And for the fine folks that are going to be watching this video, please tell us who you are and where you're located. And go ahead.
This is Rick. Romeo India Charlie Kilo. I'm in the town of Battleford. You can also check in Victor Echo 5 Hotel, Uniform Golf for Brenda, and Victor Echo 5 Kilo India Delta Chelsea.
All right. Thank you there, Rick, for stopping by the net there. And nice to hear you on board there. And I don't think you guys have the max there, but apparently this will be shown on the max after. That was VE5RGS, VE5HUG, and V5KID. Talked to Chelsea quite a few times. All right, any more check-ins from North Battleford? Please come now. Whoa, there's two more join us. Hey, this is good.
V5 Kilo Charlie.
V5 Kilo Charlie. Good evening, and go ahead, tell us where you're from and who you are. Australia.
Yeah, good evening. It's Ken in Battleford. Most of us are just by the river now. And I have nothing for the net. V5 Kilo Charlie.
All right, well, thank you for stopping by there, Ken. Nice to hear you on board. Folks, don't forget, April 17th is the flea market for Moose Jaw and area. So if you have some fleas, you can get in touch with the Moose Jaw gang. Or if you just want to pick up some fleas, check out the flea market at Moose Jaw Development Museum in Moose Jaw, April 17th, from 9 till noon. So there you go. And if I got any information wrong, the gang in Moose Jaw can correct me on that. Hi. All right, any more check-ins from North Battleford? Please come now. All right, let's go to Meadow Lake. Good evening, Meadow Lake. Any check-ins from there? Please come now. Okay, I guess Dave's not around. Any check-ins from Prince Albert, Lakeland, and Christopher Lake? Any check-ins from the folks up at Christopher Lake or Prince Albert or any little point in between? Please come now. V5QU and V5QE, Randy entry, so thank you both for checking in. Yeah, quite a few of them big waves from the hot tub were getting in there. It was a little bit snowy, as they say, but we did copy you amongst all the Canadian bacon, but we did copy you most of it anyway. Thanks again for both of you checking in. Any more check-ins, Prince Albert, Lakeland, and Christopher Lake? Please come now. VE5 Delta Julia, good evening today. Thank you for stopping by. Nice to hear you on board as well. Any more check-ins, Prince Albert, Lakeland, and Christopher Lake? Please come now. All right, time to move to Regina. Figure of speech. Regina and area, please come now. Good evening there, Lyle. V5 Kilo Sierra. Thank you for stopping by. And nice to hear you on board as well. Any more check-ins, Regina and area? Please come now. Oops. Again from my filing cabinet. Take another call to Regina and Regina area. Any more check-ins, Regina? Please call now. Okay, stands not around. No problem. Let's move to Yorkton and Yorkton area. Let's write it down. Yorkton and Yorkton area. Any check-ins from these areas? That's including Prince Albert, Kamsack, all kinds of places. We're going to find lots of check-ins from a variety of places tonight on this one. So any check-ins from Yorkton and Yorkton area, please come now.
You can check in V5 Mike Alpha Mike, Michelle, and V5 RPM, Randy here in class. And wish everybody a good evening. Back to net control with no traffic.
Good evening, Randy and Michelle. Thank you both for stopping by, and good evening to you two as well. And hope you have a pleasant evening, nice day tomorrow. Dang it, back to work tomorrow. Oh well. We'll always manage to survive for the next weekend. Speaking of which, we got more check-ins from Yorkton area. I know we do. Any more from Yorkton? Please call now.
V5OES Grace and V5LBD from Gorlitz, Saskatchewan here, no other traffic.
Good evening to Larry and Grace from Gorlitz. Thank you both, V5OES and V5LBD. Any more check-ins, Yorkton and area? Please come now.
Give a copy on V5 Charlie Alpha Tango.
Started closing the line. Have to wait for a second for that to clear.
Got an open squelch.
The sad part of it right now is because we're using the IRLP system. I can't talk back because they've got my system held open because of their open switch. Come on, Randy, Larry, get in there. Somebody, jump in. You're holding up the net. Oh, damn it, it's out. I can't get in right now. Oh. VE5 CAT, Garth. Yes, we did copy you there. Better check that squelch mark on your crossband there. I think it's holding us open there. VE5CAT, you still copy VE5HAW, and by the way, is Rob still on board as well, or with you there? VE5CAT, go ahead. VE5HAW, net control. I think that was Garth. VE5CAT, was that you? All I got was CAT, or AT. I think that was you. Go ahead. Don't forget to pause right after you tee up. Okay, carrying on there. I think we kind of lost Garth there, but Garth, by the way, is our vice president of the Parkland Amateur Radio Club, VE5CAT. All right, carrying on. Any more check-ins from Yorkton and area? Yorkton and area? More check-ins? Please call now. Good evening there, Grant, V5SF, who's from Priestno, and he's going in on the Yorkton system there. Thank you for stopping by there, Grant, and nice to hear you on board, V5SF. Any more check-ins, Yorkton and Yorkton areas? Please call now. Okay, I think we did a real good show for Yorkton area. Let's check Rocanville area. This is also part of our Parkland Club. Rocanville area, please call now.
Victor Echo 5, Golf Tango Richie, Note 1807, Rocanville, Saskatchewan. Good evening, Harvey, and everyone on that. Back to you.
Good evening to you there, George, V5GTW, and thank you for stopping by. Nice to hear you on board there, and you two have a great evening. Any more check-ins in Rocanville and area? Please call now.
VE5, Lima Charlie Mike, Larry in Rocanville, downtown Rocanville, balmy, one above. No rain today, definitely a bit of wind and clouds there. Anyway, nice day for this time of year there. Now back to net there, Harvey.
Okay, well, thank you there, Larry, V5LCM, V5 Echo Delta Sierra. We do acknowledge you. We'll get back to you in just a moment. Thanks a lot there, Larry, for stopping by there, V5LCM. Let's quick step back to Regina and get EDS. Tim, go ahead there. We do copy you. Okay, it kind of sounds like I think Regina has been having a little bit of a technical difficulty, so we'll bear with them. Let's move to Melville and Melville area. Of course, that's where I am. Call sign here is Victor Echo 5, Hotel Alpha Whiskey. As a quick reminder, I am the net manager of the Saskatchewan 2-meter link net and net control for this evening. Let me see. Any more check-ins, Melville and area? Kind of doubt it. All right, any check-ins from Moose Jaw area? Moose Jaw area? Check-ins, please call now. We are one. I don't believe it. There is light life in Moose Jaw. Good evening, VE5RDK. Please tell us your first name and where exactly you're calling from into checking into the net, as the net is being filmed right now. So go ahead there, VE5RDK, V5HAW Net Control. QSL, Trevor. Well, thank you for stopping by there. Nice to hear you on board there. And have a good evening as well. Any more check-ins, Moose Jaw and area, please come now. Time to go outside the province. And right now we'll go to Winnipeg area. Any check-ins from Winnipeg area, please come now.
V4 Whiskey Kilo Bravo Dylan, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Note 1066 to be French WRS repeater. Today, on it, about 12 degrees Celsius. Nice day in Winnipeg. Hope you have a great evening and a good day tomorrow. And have fun with your filming. 7-3, back to you.
VE4 WKB. Well, Bill, thank you for checking in, and well, we'll definitely try and have fun with it, all right? Any more check-ins from Winnipeg area, please call now.
Echo 4 Yankee Lima.
VE4, a Yankee Lima. Good evening, Rosie. Go ahead.
Good evening to you and everybody else on the net. You sure didn't bring me luck tonight. I didn't win anything at bingo, so I'm a little bit upset with you. Hi. No, I shouldn't be saying that. But no, I did not win today, so maybe another time. Who knows? And it was a gorgeous day today, and that's about it. Have a good one. 7-3. Echo 4 Yankee Lima. Note 1066.
Rosie, by the way, was originally from Germany and migrated over here. I'm not sure how long ago, but it's nice to have her in Winnipeg. VE4, Yankee Lima. Rosie, good evening and thank you for stopping by the net there. Any more check-ins from Winnipeg area? Please call now. All right, let's go to Vermontville and see if we can get any check-ins from Vermontville area. Please come now. Whiskey Kilo 8 Hotel.
Good evening, Victor. Echo 5, Hotel Alpha Whiskey, Harvey. This is Whiskey Kilo 8 Hotel, Rod, and Kilo Delta 8 Hotel November Golf Club in Vermontville, Michigan. IRLP Note 4868. Good evening to everyone. I hope everyone's had a great day. And 73 to all, and no other traffic for the net. Back to you, Harvey.
Was there?
And again, 73 to all. VE5HAW. This is WK8H.
Your notes all the time. All right, Rod, WK8H, and thanks for bringing along Kirk, KD8HNG. Nice to hear both of you on board there. And they're from Vermontville, Michigan. Now, Port Lincoln was on board, but I see they disappeared. Their node might have timed out, but let's see if they've made it back. They might not be showing on here, but they might be back. So let's take a call for Port Lincoln, Australia. Any check-ins from Port Lincoln? Please come now. One of our regulars. probably VK5 Papa Bravo Zulu. No show, I guess. Okay, well, let's take that as a no-show. Maybe they had technical difficulties. That does happen from time to time. That's one reason why we have these nets, to help ensure our systems are running, and if they do have a problem, we can try and fix them, so that when we do need them, they're definitely there. All right, let's take a quick tour through the province again and see if we can pick up any later miss check-ins. Later miss from Saskatchewan and Humboldt. Please come now. This part usually goes faster, sometimes not. I can kind of combine nodes when I do this way. Okay, hearing none, let's check for later miss check-ins, North Battleford or Meadow Lake. North Battleford or Meadow Lake areas, please call now for later miss. Regina. Okay, nothing further heard there. Later miss from either Prince Albert, Lakeland, Christopher Lake, or Regina. Later miss Prince Albert or Regina nodes. Please come now.
Victor Echo 5, Hotel, Foxtrot, Hotel. Good evening, Harvey. No traffic from Meadow Lake.
VE5, Hotel, Foxtrot, Hotel. Good evening there, sir, and from Emma Lake. What's the first personal there? I didn't quite catch that. I don't think I have it on my cheat sheet either.
My name is Harry. Hotel Alpha Romeo Yankee.
Good evening there, Harry. Thank you for stopping by there. Nice to hear you on board there, and I got to get you on my cheat sheet. Thank you for stopping by there. Any more later miss to either Prince Albert or Regina? Please come now. Hey, I do hear a very scratchy, but I believe that was V5EDS Tim. Good evening, Tim. And nice to hear you on board there. Please try that again there. Like I said, you're a little scratchy there. Yep, that definitely was you. I had to kind of turn my ear, but I did hear you. Very noisy. It sounds like you guys are a little off frequency, or either that or the antenna got blown in the wind or something. Something's not right in Regina there. Even Kilo Sierra was a little bit noisy. So I'm not sure what's happening, but you guys definitely have a little problem in Regina there. So Sam might have to go out and get his rubber hammer on the repeater again. Hi. Any more later miss check-ins from either Regina or Prince Albert? Please come now. Okay, I did have another check-in from Prince Albert node. However, they were a little out of range. They weren't standing in the right spot. They were very in and out of the repeater there. That I do know. And I do know that they were coming in on Prince Albert. That station either bump up the power or try that again. And if not, we'll see if we have a relay on there. Any other stations listening in Prince Albert, see if they can relay that for me after that station tries it again. Oh, apparently still a no-show there. We still can't make you out there. You're actually even noisier this time than last time. Was there anybody out there that was able to relay that from Prince Albert? Any other stations from Prince Albert area that could maybe shed some light on that call sign, please? Okay. We didn't exactly get that station, but we do have a station down there anyway, so for the count. Let's move on and see if there's any more. Later Miss Regina or Prince Albert. Any other later Miss from Regina or Prince Albert? Please call now. Okay, let's move to Yorkton and area. Any later miss check-ins from Yorkton and Yorkton areas? Later miss, please call now. V5CAT. Yes, we do copy you this time. And go ahead there, Garth. Fun and joys of amateur radio. There's always a glitch to be found somewhere. Good evening again to Garth, V5CAT, and Rob with still difficulties getting in there. You were quite, as we say, ticketing in there. But we do copy you. We did manage to read most of the mail there on that one. Thanks both of you for stopping by there. Another, as they say, bean for the plot. Any more check-ins later missed Yorkton and area? Any more later missed Yorkton and area? Please call now. Okay, any later miss check-ins from either Melville or Moose Jaw? Later miss Melville or Moose Jaw? Please come now. And last but not least, any later miss check-ins from anywhere? Anywhere at all? Any last minute check-ins before we close net? Please call net control, VE5HAW. Yes, I do. And whoops, I got you on the wrong list here. Was that you trying before there? Whiskey Tango November and V5ARJ. Was that you there? And you're getting a little better. You must be driving towards the repeater. well, thank you for stopping by there. VE5ARJ and VE5STN, Art and Stephen for stopping by there. They are originally and most commonly checking in from the Nipwin Tisdale Melford node, which is not on board tonight. But we do have them coming in on the Prince Albert node as they are mobile. Thank you for stopping by there. Nice to hear you both on board there. And by the way, you guys, nice performance on the air because the net is being videotaped as we speak. Back to you there, Art. Hoping Australia would be coming back here. No, still not.
Okay, I have to wait for the guys. You need to go out some first of the lake. Does anyone at time there, Harvey didn't play catch on the fly there?
Oh, okay, just a footnote for our cameraman. While Art was listening to an identifier which tells everybody what repeater they're listening to, so then he couldn't hear me too well. The net, as we speak, is being videotaped and will be seen on the Max. As to exact time and date, that I don't know yet, but as soon as I find it out, I will definitely let the net know. So they can watch and listen to themselves. I don't know how much of this part of the net will be actually in that part of the program, but a clip from the net will be on. So who knows whose voice we might hear. So there you go there, Art, V5ARJ, and of course Stephen for stopping by there. Any more later minute check-ins from anywhere at all? Any last minute check-ins before we close net? Please call net control, VE5HAW. Got an email. I see. All right, well, that sounds like a wrap for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for stopping by, and nice to hear everybody on board. This is Victor Echo 5, Hotel Alpha Whiskey, your net control station, and net manager of the Saskatchewan Community Net, which is held each and every Monday through Friday at 9 p.m. Saskatchewan time, or 0300 UTC. This net meets every Monday through Friday on the same channel, 9010, channel 2 of the Discovery Reflector. That's it for tonight. We now return all individual nodes, the repeaters, and the reflector back to their normal amateur use. Individual nodes may now disconnect from the reflector at their leisure. This is VE5HAW saying 7 trees, everyone, and have a great evening. Good night, everyone. That's it. Leave, and the net. Now I log this in, and I go to bed. Bye-bye.
Charlie 3, good evening. 661 at Parkland, dropping 19.